mini videos since my makeup's already done. But hi, my name is Satna. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. If you're here, welcome. I don't know what brought you here, but you probably have an unhealthy relationship with food as well. I don't think I have a healthy relationship with food, and I don't think I ever had a healthy relationship with food. Even when I started tracking my calories, I did cut out a lot of junk food, and I did stop eating a lot of the foods that I liked, but I never really fixed my eating habits or why I would crave. I never really got to the root of why I would crave these foods. Through 2019 and 2020, I kind of developed a binge eating disorder. Well, I would consider it like binging and purging, because I started my weight loss journey in 2018 during my senior year, and I've mentioned that and I've talked about that in a previous video, well, my first video, but I didn't really go into details about 2019 and 2020. I did lose weight during that part of my journey. I kind of stayed around the 215 range though. I think I started 2019 around 220, ended around 220, and then 2020 I was like 215. The reason why my weight kind of stayed around that same range is because I would binge all the foods that I loved, and then I would basically starve myself and eat once a day. Or I would wait to eat the foods that I liked. Like, I wouldn't eat healthy. I didn't care about getting veggies in. My only goal was, as long as I could keep eating ice cream and I could get Starbucks every day, I was cool, and like, ain't nothing stopping me at that point. I didn't have a healthy relationship with food growing up. Definitely as a kid, I would eat anything my mom would put in front of me, and then also a bunch of snacks. Mid-high school, I got a job. So I could afford all the junk food I liked and the ones that my mom wouldn't buy. So my weight just kept growing and growing and growing. Yeah, it was just easy. It's easy to gain weight. Like, people don't tell you about that. Like, food is so good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the people that are like, oh, I don't really care for, I wish I was a picky eater. I have always wished I was a picky eater, because I'll try anything. And if I try something and I like it, I'm obsessed for the next 3 weeks. So, yeah. I think one of my goals for my journey over the next few months is to start eating healthier. And I do eat semi-healthy. I think when I started tracking calories, I definitely started eating like chicken, salmon, a little bit of beef, and then I started eating spring mix and kale. Those are like my two favorite veggies, like any leafy greens. I'm anemic, so like high iron leafy greens, again, they help. But I don't really think I ever fixed my anemia, so that could also be a focus over the next few months. At some point, I do want to get blood work done or like a scan on my body to see where I'm at, but that's expensive and time consuming because, again, have a job, full-time student, have a lot on my mind. Most of the steps that I'm going to take to achieve my goal, I want to be realistic and unrealistic at the same time, just so I can push myself. But I'm gonna aim for a little bit realistic with like a little bit unrealistic, okay? Because I think you guys heard me mention, like, you guys have heard me mention my goal weight is to be 150 pounds, maybe 145 if I can get there, but I need to make real change in my life, and yeah. But we'll see. I don't think I'm in a bad place now, but I definitely do substitute a lot of the foods that I like with lower calorie versions, and then I'll still end up eating the food that I wanted because the lower calorie version did not fulfill my craving. And I need to find a way to break out of that, or just eat smaller portions. But you know, when you have something good, you don't want to eat in a smaller portion. Yeah. But we're gonna fix it. Over the next 6 months, I'm gonna try and stick to a diet plan. I know I can do it. I just have to be dedicated, and it has to be worth it. So maybe if I'm documenting it, it'll be more worth it for me to stick to it, because I want to see the progress. I want to have something to be able to look back on and be like, this was me when I started, and this is me now. When I do my weigh-in and pictures and stuff for the start of my 6-month transformation, you guys will see my starting point. But for now, thank you for listening. Thank you for clicking on my channel. And remember, stay positive. Love yourself. Don't be like me. Don't hate on yourself until you're at the version of yourself that you want to be. You can't hate yourself into loving yourself. That's not how that works. You just gotta give yourself grace. Be happy with where you are. You made progress. You changed, and that's okay. But anyways, bye, bye, bye.